All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So the Axon 10 Pro is what we're going to be looking at the cameras. I like to do video reviews for the cameras, specifically on video, because this is what I would use these devices for, mainly some photos, but lots of video for the channel. So this is in fact the intro to the video shooting with the device. So this is the front camera on the Axon 10 Pro, newly released in the United States, the US market. Hopefully you guys grab this device, man, because it is totally awesome. There's a lot to like about it. But this footage in this video is going to be focused on video predominantly. We'll go outside and shoot some. 1080p, 60 frames per second, 4K, and then I'll show you the ultra wide, telephoto, etc. And we get some footage outside and see how clear it actually is. But what do you guys think of the front camera so far, shooting the intro for this device? Let's take a look at the footage. All right, guys, here is 1080p at 60 frames per second on the new Axon 10 Pro. It's a really windy day out, so I hope you guys enjoy the footage. Hopefully it's not too windy to where you can't understand the voices. I'm just going to take a look at our same spill here. Look at how it produces the colors, the trees, etc., bushes. Beautiful day to film. Now I'm going to switch over to 1080p, 30 frames per second. Now in 1080p at 30 frames per second, all options for wide, ultra wide, and telephoto are now unlocked. And so I can actually I can change this to ultra wide, which I will do here in just a second. You can see how it works. You can see that is wide. And it is beautiful. Let's go telephoto. 3x zoom in. And now back. There's my buddy. UPS guy's always here. So that is 30 frames per second. Let's go for a walk down here so you guys can see. All right, now let's switch over to 4K. Now 4K has 30 frames per second recording, no 60 frames per second at the moment. Hoping that they can release a software update. Hoping that they do. It is a sunny day out. Whew. 4K looks pretty decent. Not the strongest 4K I've seen for sure. Colors seem to be a little saturated in some areas when filming, but pretty much it's almost on point. So this is 4K at 30 frames per second. Looking pretty good. So here's the front camera. It's pretty good. Looks pretty decent. Let's adjust my grip here. What do you guys think? In and out of the sunlight. What do you guys think? guys, so there you have it. This is the Axon 10 Pro, newly released in the US market. I think these cameras are definitely really good. Sometimes on the 4K, I think it saturates a little too much, but it could just be me, the way mine is set up and how I have the settings in the device right now. But overall, these cameras compete. They're great cameras. No getting around that. They are absolutely fantastic. And I think what ZTE is doing here with this device is giving it all to you. Everyone else has a ultra wide angle. They've given you an ultra wide angle. I like that you can change the modes from within the video recording. Unfortunately, you can't do it. You can't shoot 4K wide angle, it appears, and you can't adjust 1080p 60. But at 30, which is what a lot of people actually shoot at, you can actually adjust it there. You can change while recording, which I think is super nice. That is a feature that you might need to use at one point if you're in a tight space. So anyway, this is a video review using the device for the cameras. What do you think about the cameras on this device? Do you think they compete? Do you think they're ahead of the game? What do you think? Also, don't forget audio. How's the audio? Because this is the device recording, and I think it's impressive. I think the audio on here is really nice. It's always really windy where I live at. So how did the microphones do out in that really windy setting? All right, take care, guys.